More gold is required.
I'll consider it. War Chief. I'll consider it. I can wait no longer. Whatever you say, I'll consider it. Whatever you say, I'll consider it. Finally, I'll consider it.
Thy bidding, Master.
More gold is required.
War Chief.
Our allies' town is under siege.
Whatever you say. Finally, I can wait no longer. War Chief, I'll consider it. I can wait no longer. Whatever you say. Finally, I'll consider it. War Chief, finally, whatever you say. I'll consider it. Finally, whatever you say. Finally, I can wait no longer. I'll consider it. Finally, whatever you say. I'll consider it. Whatever you say. Finally, I'll consider it. War Chief, whatever you say. Finally, I can wait no longer. Whatever you say. Finally. Whatever you say. Finally. Whatever you say. I'll consider it. Finally. I'll consider it. Finally. I'll consider it. Whatever you say. I'll consider it. Let none survive! Weak-minded coward. Finally. Whatever you say.
Our allies' town is under siege.
Whatever you say. I'll consider it. Finally. Let none survive! Whatever you say. Finally. I'll consider it. Finally. I'll consider it. Let none survive! Whatever you say. Finally. I'll consider it. Whatever you say. I can wait no longer. War Chief, I can wait no longer. Finally. Whatever you say. I'll consider it. War Chief, finally. I can wait no longer. I'll consider it. Whatever you say, I'll consider it. Finally. Whatever you say, I'll consider it. Whatever you say, finally. Whatever you say. War Chief, finally. I'll consider it. Finally. Whatever you say. Finally. Whatever you say. I'll consider it. Finally. Whatever you say. Finally. I'll consider it. Finally. Whatever you say. I'll consider it. Finally. Whatever you say. I can no longer. I'll consider it. Whatever you say. War Chief. I can live no longer. Let none survive! Finally. Finally. Whatever you say. War Chief. Weak-minded coward. I'll consider it. Finally. Whatever you say. I'll consider it. I can wait no longer. Whatever you say. Finally, I'll consider it. Whatever you say. I'll consider it. Whatever you say. Finally, I'll consider it. Finally, I'll consider it. Let none survive! War Chief, I'll consider it. Finally, I'll consider it. Finally, I'll consider it. Taste the fury of the war song! Finally, whatever you say, I'll consider it. Whatever you say. Finally, I can wait no longer. I'll consider whatever you say. Finally, our
allied hero has fallen.
Finally, whatever you say. Finally, Finally, whatever you say, I'll consider it. Let none survive! Finally, I'll consider it. Watch you. Finally, I'll consider it. Whatever you say. Finally, I'll consider it. Whatever you say. Finally, I'll consider it. Finally, I can wait no longer. Watch you. Finally.
Allied hero has fallen.
I'll consider it. War Chief. Whatever you say. Finally, whatever you say, I'll consider it. Let none survive. Finally, I can wait no longer. Whatever you say, whatever you say, I'll consider it. Finally, whatever you say. Finally, I'll consider it. Finally, weak-minded coward. Finally, whatever you say, I'll consider it. Finally, I'll consider it. Finally, I'll consider it. Whatever you say. War Chief. Finally, whatever you say. I'll consider it. I can wait no longer. Whatever you say.
Our allied hero has
wait
fallen.
no longer. I'll consider it. Finally, whatever you say. Finally, whatever you say. I can wait no longer. Finally, I'll consider it. Whatever you say. Finally, watch you.
Our allied town is under siege.
No longer. Whatever you say. Finally, whatever you say. I'll consider it. Finally, I'll consider it. Whatever you say. Finally, I'll consider it. Finally. I'll consider it. Finally. War Chief. War Chief. I can wait no longer.
Let none survive. Allied hero has fallen.
Finally. Whatever you say, I'll consider it. War Chief, I can wait no longer.
Our allies' town is under siege.
You say. Finally. Whatever you say.
Our allies' hero has fallen.
Finally. I'll consider it. Finally. Whatever you say. I'll consider it. Whatever you say. I'll consider it. Whatever you say. I'll consider it. Whatever you say. I'll War Chief. War Chief. Finally. I can wait no longer. I'll consider it. I'll consider it. War Chief. I can wait no longer. War Chief. Finally. I can wait no longer. I'll consider it. Finally. I can wait no longer. I'll consider it. Whatever you say. I'll consider it. Finally. I'll consider it. Finally. I'll consider it. Finally. I'll consider it. Whatever you say. Finally. Whatever you say. I'll consider it. Whatever you say. Finally. I'll consider it. Whatever you say. Weak-minded coward.
Our allied hero has fallen.
Finally. I'll consider it. War Chief. Finally. Whatever you say. Finally. I'll consider it. I can wait no longer. War Chief.
Our allies' hero has fallen.
Whatever you say. Finally. I'll consider it. Finally. Whatever you say.
Our allies' town is under siege.
But coward. War Chief. I can wait no longer. I'll consider it. Whatever you say. I'll consider it.
Our allies' hero has fallen.
Whatever you say. Finally. I'll consider it.
Our allies' town is under siege.
I can wait no longer. Finally.
Our forces are under attack. Our allies' hero has fallen.
Longer. Finally. War Chief. War Chief. I'll
Our
consider.
allies' town is under siege.
Finally. Whatever you say.
under siege.
Watch it. Whatever you say. Finally, I'll consider it.
Our allied town is under siege.
Longer. Whatever you say. Finally, War Chief. Whatever you say. Finally, whatever you say. I'll consider it. Whatever you say. Let none survive. You find a coward. Finally. War Chief. I'll consider it. Finally. War Chief. I'll consider it. Whatever you say. Finally. I'll consider it. Finally. Taste the fury of the wartime. Finally. I'll consider it. I can wait no longer.
Our allies' town is under
Whatever
siege.
you say. Finally. War Chief, whatever you say. Finally. I can wait no longer. I'll... War Chief, finally. I'll consider it.
Our allies' town is under siege. Our allies' hero has fallen.
Finally, whatever you say. War Chief. I'll consider it. Whatever you say.
Our allies' town is under siege.
Finally.
Our allied hero has fallen.
Finally. Whatever you say. Finally.
Our hero has fallen. Allies' hero has fallen.
I'll consider it.
Our allies' town is under siege.
Finally.
Our allies' hero has fallen.
I'll consider it. Whatever you say. I'll consider
Our
it.
allies' town is under siege.
Finally. I'll consider it. Finally. Whatever you say. Watch me. Finally. Whatever you say. Finally.
Our allies' town is under siege.
I'll consider it. Finally. I'll consider it. Finally. Whatever you say. I'll consider it.
Our allies' town is under siege.
Finally. Watch it. Whatever you say.
Our hero has fallen. Our allies' town is under siege. under siege.
I'll consider it. Finally, whatever you say, I'll consider it. Finally, I can win.
Your allied town is under siege.
Finally, whatever you say, I'll consider it. I can wait no longer. Finally, I'll consider it. Finally.
Our allied town is under
I
siege.
can wait no longer. Let none survive. Weak-minded coward. I'll consider it. Finally, whatever you say.
Our allied town is under siege.
War Chief.
Our allied hero has fallen.
War Chief. I'll consider it. Finally, I'll consider it. Finally.
Our
I'll
allied
consider
town
it.
is under siege.
Finally. Finally. I'll consider it.
Our forces are under attack. Our allied
I
town
can
is
wait
under
no
siege.
longer. Finally. Whatever you say. Weak-minded coward.
Our allied town is under
I'll
siege.
consider it. War Chief. Whatever you say.
Taste the fury of the warthog.
I'll consider it.
Our allied town is under siege.
Finally, I can wait no longer. War Chief, I'll consider it. Whatever you say. Finally, I'll consider it. Whatever you say.
Our allied town is under siege.
Survive! Coward, I'll consider it.
Our allied hero has fallen.
War Chief,
Our allied town is under siege.
I'll consider it. Whatever you say.
Taste the fury of the warthog. Our allied hero has fallen.
I'll consider it. I'll consider
Our allied town is under siege.
you say. I'll consider it. I can wait no longer. War Chief, I'll consider it.
Our allied town is under siege.
Let none survive! Weak-minded coward! Finally. War Chief, whatever you say. Finally.
Our allied town is under siege.
Consider it. I'll consider it. Finally. War Chief, I'll War Chief, finally. I'll consider it. Whatever you say. War Chief. I'll consider it. Whatever you say. I'll consider it.
Our allied town is under siege.
I can wait longer. Finally, whatever you say. I'll consider it. Finally, I'll consider it. Finally, whatever you say. I'll consider it. Whatever you say.
Our hero allies' town is under siege.
Finally. I can wait no longer. Whatever you say, I'll consider it. Whatever you say.
Our allied hero has fallen.
Finally.
Taste the fury of the warthog. Our allied hero has fallen. Taste the fury of the warthog.
Finally. Whatever you say. Finally. Whatever you say. Finally. Whatever you say. I'll consider it. Finally. I can wait no longer. Finally. Longer. Whatever you say, I'll consider it. I can wait no longer.
Our allied hero has fury of the warthog. Taste the fury of the warthog.
Whatever you say, I'll consider it. Whatever you say. Finally. Whatever you say. I'll consider it. Whatever you say.
Our hero has fallen. Our allies' town is under siege.
I can wait no longer. I can wait no longer. I can wait no longer. War Chief,
Our allies' hero has
I
fallen.
can wait
Our allies' hero has fallen.
no longer. I'll consider it.
Our allies' town is under siege.
I can wait no longer. War Chief. Finally. Whatever
Our
you
allies'
say.
town is under siege.
Finally. I'll consider it. Whatever you say. Finally. Whatever you say.
Our allies' town is under siege.
Finally. Finally. I'll consider it.
Our allies' town is under siege. fallen. Our allies' hero has fallen.
Finally, I'll consider it. I can wait no longer. Finally, you coward. I'll consider it. Finally, I'll consider it. Whatever you say. Finally, taste the fury of the water. I'll consider it. Finally, War Chief. Whatever you say, I'll consider it. Finally, I can wait no longer. War Chief, I'll consider it. I'll consider it. Finally. Finally. War Chief, I'll consider it. Finally.
Our allied town is under siege.
Whatever you say. Finally. I can wait no longer. Whatever you say. I can wait no longer. I can wait no longer. Finally. Whatever you say. I'll consider it. Finally. I'll consider it. Finally. I'll consider it. Finally, I'll consider it. Whatever you say. Finally, I'll consider it. Whatever you say. I can wait no longer. I'll consider it. Finally, whatever you say.
Fury of the water. Our allied town is under siege. Our hero has fallen.
War Chief, finally, I'll consider it. Finally.
Taste the fury of the warthog.
I can wait no longer.
Let none survive.
I'll consider it. Whatever you say. Finally, War Chief.
Let none survive!
Blinded coward! I can wait no longer. Whatever you say. Finally. Whatever you say. Finally. War Chief, I can wait no longer. Whatever you say. War Chief, finally. Whatever you say. I'll consider it. Say. Finally. I'll
Our
consider
allies' hero has fallen.
Finally.
Our allies' town is under siege.
Finally. Whatever you say, I'll consider it. Finally. Whatever you say, I can wait no longer. Finally. I'll consider it. Whatever you say.
Our allies' hero has fallen.
Finally. War Chief. I can wait no longer. War Chief. I can wait no
Our
longer.
allies' town is under siege.
War Chief. War Chief. Finally. War Chief. I'll consider it. Whatever you say. Finally. Whatever you say. I'll consider it. Whatever you say. I can wait no longer. I'll consider it. Finally.
Let none survive. Taste the fury of the war song.
Finally.
Our allies' town is under siege.
I can wait no longer. War Chief. I can wait no longer. Finally. I'll consider it. Whatever you say. Finally. Whatever you say. Finally. I'll consider it. Whatever you say. I can wait no longer.
Let none survive.
I'll consider it. War Chief. Finally. I'll consider it. I can wait no longer. Finally. I'll consider it. Weak-minded coward. Finally. I'll consider it. Whatever you say. I'll consider it. War Chief. I can wait no longer. I can wait no longer.
Let none survive.
Finally, whatever you say, I'll consider it.
Taste the fury of the war song.
Finally, whatever you say, finally. Finally. I'll consider it. I can wait no longer. Let none survive. Coward. Whatever you say, I'll consider it. Whatever you say, finally. Whatever you say, finally. Whatever you say, I'll consider it. Finally.
Our allies' town is under siege. Our hero has fallen. Our allies' town is under siege. I await your command. Our allies' town is under siege. Command me. Yes, my lord. For the king. I swear it. Our allies' town is under siege.
War chief. War chief.
Your honor. Command me. Absolutely.
I'll consider it.
Yes, my lord.
Whatever you say. Finally.
Our ally is under attack.
I can wait no longer.
Command me. Our allies' town
For the
is under
king.
siege.
No longer.
Sire?
War chief. Finally. I'll consider
Your honor.
I can wait no longer. Whatever you say.
Yes, my lord. Our allies' town is under siege.
No longer. I'll consider it. War chief.
Sire?
I'll consider it. Finally. I'll consider it.
Your honor.
Finally. I'll consider it. I can wait no longer. Whatever you say. Finally. I can wait no longer.
Our allies' town is under siege.
I'll consider it. Finally. War chief. I'll consider it.
Sire? Your honor.
I can wait no longer.
Our allies' town is under siege. Your honor.
War chief. I can wait no longer. War chief. I'll consider it.
Our allies' town is under siege.
Whatever you say. Finally. Whatever you
allied town is under siege. Allied hero has lost.
Taste the fury of the warthog.
Allied hero is under siege.
I'll consider it.
Our hero has fallen. Our allied